G'day.
Well, hello there, darling. How you doing?
So we're here in Kylie Spinner's house with her new toy. Yeah.
I do love my new toy.
She's got a new toy, and what does it do? It's an electronic whiteboard.
Yes, yeah. So it's your phone, but on steroids. And I've found leading and training our team for the last 8 years is I found that, like, what's the cracks? And the cracks is I can tell you what to do, but if you don't understand it, and so now showing people exactly what to do, the girls just loving it.
I love it.
Yeah, they're smashing it.
Even I'm watching you because I think, oh wow, it's something so new, and so I thought I'd come down today to have a bit of a play with it and just see, oh, should I buy one? I've got a bit of FOMO, I've got to tell you. So I'm just looking at it and thinking, well, should I buy one of these or should I not buy one of these? But the FOMO's got me, so I thought I'd come and have a bit of a play. But one of the things that we want to say to you is that people doing our business, all the time. Like I think last week we had 88 new people join our business.
Yes, we did.
Like, it's crazy. 88 new people, and the week before that it was 87. The week before that it was over 100. Like, it just keeps going. Like, the numbers are coming in, and people are being drawn into the business. Just this weekend I brought in 9. Like, it's crazy. It's just it's crazy how many people are wanting to come in the fold. But the most important thing for everybody to do is to learn how to do social media, isn't it? And that's really changed the game for us.
100%. Stop, and I remember you were at the doctor's, and we've got this special little chat that you could be invited to if you want to come play with us. And you're sitting there at the doctor's, and everyone's scrolling on their phone. And Terry's like, I wonder if they're making money off their phone or just sitting here in Numsville.
Yeah, they were scrolling. They were just scrolling.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there watching them. I was sitting waiting to get a blood test done, and I just looked around the room and everyone was on their phone, and I just went and I scanned my phone. Probably not the best thing I should have done, but I just scanned my phone and I took a video of it, and I went, I wonder how many people are actually making money on their phone, or they're just scrolling. We make money on our phone. So, yes. So one of the things that so many people say to me, oh, get off your phone, you're always on your phone. Well, I don't tell you to stop going to work.
I like that.
Oh yeah. I don't tell you to stop being a butcher. I don't tell you to stop being a cleaner. I don't tell you to stop being something, but you're telling me to get off my phone. Well, my phone is my office. My phone is my business. My phone is my communication platform. It's where I connect with everybody, and it's really that place where it's I can drive something, and I can make $1,000 by just tapping away on my phone.
In literally minutes. It is that easy on social media, and that's what's really cool about this, is that we can actually teach you now step by step our goal-proof strategy, because I've made every mistake possible in the last 8 years. Have you made a few mistakes, Dave?
Oh my Lord. I would hate to think how many mistakes I've made, and I guess one of the most important things for me as a leader is that I've made all the mistakes, and for me it's to make sure that my team don't make the mistakes, and so I'm forever on their back. I'm forever tapping them and going, oi, that's the wrong road to go down, or hey, we need to do this, or hey, think about that one over there. Because, the last thing that I wanted them to do is to go down my route and make my mistakes. And, if you make mistakes, the only good thing about mistakes is to learn from them and pick yourself up and go, right, this is what I've learned and this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. And as a leader, that's your job now, is to pass it down. So all these new babies that we have coming into our teams, that's what we do, is we share our knowledge, isn't it?
And they're kicking ass in quarter of the time. What they're doing in 3 months, it took me like a year. And what they're doing in a week, it took me years and years.
Yeah, it's taken us years and years and years to get to the positions that we are. But our new babies are coming in and they're earning good money.
Great money.
They're earning really good money. I've got a little secret here to tell you. I don't even know whether I meant to tell you. But I am going to tell you this, is that 5 customers in India equals 1 lakh. They get 1 lakh for 5 customers. So any of my Indian friends out there that are watching this, 5 customers gives someone 1 lakh in India. Now, if you know what 1 lakh in India does, that's massive. I can give someone $500, which gives them about 26,000 rupees, which is not a lakh, which is about 26,000, and that feeds them, gives them a home, puts the kids in schools, looks after them for 1 month. 1 month. That's 26,000 rupees. And that gives them, looking after them for 1 month. It gives them their rent, it gives them all their food, it gives them their schooling for the kids, gives them everything. Pays their electricity bill. That's on 26,000 rupees. What does 1 lakh do for one family? Like, it's massive.
That's huge.
It's huge. But, you know, our Australian families are earning good money too.
And we've got Storm watching at the moment. So she is our I was going to say Bollywood, got me talking about Indian now. She's like rockabilly. She has this funky style, and she's never, and you know, we always talk about this, we never fitted in. And now we have this confidence that you've given us. And because there's so much about women empowerment, she has finally found her feet in a very, I always say this word wrong, very low
socioeconomic.
Yeah. So her last 7 years in the business, she's trying in another business, and it just didn't work. What's really cool with this one is how easy it is, and she's selling snap trials. And so she does have a great job in New Zealand, and so does her partner, but that doesn't cover the $3 a litre fuel, $16 to $21 for a dozen eggs, and you know, her kids, a teenage boy and a teenage girl, they eat. They eat a lot. So she has to do this business to feed the kids because everything's gone once they've done their 40-hour week together. It's hard to make ends meet, whether you're in a third world country or whether you're in the best country in the world, Australia, New Zealand. It is tough times.
Yeah, it is for every family. You know, it doesn't matter who you are. And the more you have, the more you spend, and the more you spend, the more you know, like, debt is always there. But it's how you control it and how you think, well, I've got a little bit extra that I can survive. So we do that through social media. We come back with social media and we teach everybody what we know. And, you know, I'd say that you were one of the best in the world.
Oh, stop.
I do.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Sorry.
Well, I would, because I'll tell you why I say that, is that I can travel anywhere in the world. And you followed me last year, this year, I've been around the world 4 times. And everywhere I go, someone says to me, oh, do you know Kylie Skinner? And I go, yes, I do know Kylie Skinner. And they go, do you know that Skinner? Or, you know, like, even when I was in India, even when I was in Japan, even when I was in, you know, like in London or the Netherlands, someone knows Kylie Skinner. And that's because the social media is so good. And they don't know you personally, but they know your story. They know they've travelled with you through baby, they've travelled with you through getting your boobs done, they've travelled with you through life, and they've travelled with you the highs and the lows of your business. Because that's all of that, what our Facebook is tell stories. That's what we do.
And be honest. Don't give them the highlight reels, okay? Don't give them your drips and the drabs and how bad your life is, okay? We're not those people. But you can have a predicament that you've been in, but how did you get out of it? You know, that's what people want to hear, is that positivity. They don't want the poor me story. They want, oh my God, you. So I love my favourite story for Terry that hit home for me when we first met 12 years ago. You know, we were like, why did you get into this business? And she goes, I didn't want to be that grandmother that could only afford colouring books and pencils. And to this day, that sticks with me. And that's the story that I tell all my ladies that come in. And I do have a team, and we range from 27 to 68. And I can't do social media. I said, have you not met Terry McClure? But I'm chasing her. This is the best thing I've got on top of Terry.
It is. Yeah. And like, I think that's really cool. And I love it when my team come over me, because I think, wow, that's, you know, I've given them the foundation, and now I'm allowing them to run and to grow. And that's my job as a leader, is to empower them to be greater than me, to be better leaders than me, and to, you know, that I think that's what every big leader's job should be, is to empower down. You know, I never ever want to be the leader that is, you know, you're going to all do it my way. You're all going to do it green or blue or red or yellow. You're all going to do it this way. What I want to do is to give them enough sense of validation that they're strong enough leaders to lead their own teams. And there's a Black Friday sale coming up. Did you know that?
Black Friday? What's that? Never heard of it
Never
before.
heard of Black Friday? Oh, there it is. There's a Black Friday coming up. And one of the things that I've noticed this year, specifically this year, is that I've actually stepped out of it. I've actually stepped quite out of the Black Friday sales, because what I wanted to do was to empower the leaders to run their own legs and to run their own teams and to be their own leaders with the Black Friday sale. And, you know, like, at the end of the day, Black Friday only goes for 3 days, really. So, you know, like, I don't know what all the hype is. But everybody gets on a bit of a hype with it. And so what I want to do now is empower my leaders to see what they're going to do, how they're going to bring it through. What are they doing? And, you know, I've had many calls with corporate and they've gone, Terry, are you okay with Black Friday? Do your people know? And I go, of course they know. I've given them all the information. It's up to them to run now. And they look at me like, oh, Terry, you know. And I was like, no, my team are good. And I want them to be independent. I want them to be independent leaders, because that's how our business works now, is that everybody is their own leader. Everybody has their own business. Everybody is responsible for themselves. And I think that's one of the things, and I think it's really one of the mistakes that go on in network marketing.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted everyone to win. So it's not that it was my way or the highway, but it kind of was my first 2 years. I was a very mature leader. I really sort of felt, when you come into a business, all of a sudden you're a business owner, and then you got told you're a leader, and you're like, but what is that? So I don't know what it means. So my leadership style, I'm so cruisy now. But only, honestly, 2 years ago, just before last time I almost lost baby, and my whole team stopped working, and I was hurt, and I was angry, and I had PTSD from the industry. I'm like, I've done everything. I've paid for this. I've paid for your flights. I've taken care of you. I've wiped your tears, and you guys just skedaddle the one time I need you guys to sort of go to work. And then I realised that it was my fault and my leadership, because I was so busy taking care of everybody that I wasn't actually letting them grow. I kept catching them. Sometimes you've got to let them fall.
You do. People all have to. I think, you know, like I've had to fall many times. But one of the things that I think you have to do is to empower them to be leaders in their own self, so that they see that this is a business. This is not a hobby. And people take it as a hobby sometimes, and they take it as, you know, oh, we'll just do this much. And then my other leaders